Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Okay.
It is a Wednesday. It is shadow time. How are you guys? Give us a second. We're getting comments brought up over here so that we can see. How are you? How are you, Brother Thomas?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm fit as a fiddle, as I just told someone.
Is that right? Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I don't know where to go in yours. I just know mine, you'll be right there.
Okay. You already passed it.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. Go back up. Right. Nope. Up again. Yep. See right there.
I see. Ready.
Nope. All good. All good. Give us a second, guys.
Hello, friends.
All right. So the prompt is running in the at the bottom the thing here. It says number one, where in your body is hidden inflammation? Number two, what stagnant energy or toxins need flushing? Number three, how can you enhance focus and mental harmony? Hi, everybody. Maruta, she is here. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, Marita.
Oh, how you been, Mosaic? How have you been?
I have been wonderful. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Oh, I'm phenomenal. Phenomenal. So if you do want to get a read tonight, put me in there and we will follow the prompts. Thomas is number one. I am number two, and our beautiful guest tonight, Mosaic Insight, is number three. So we will let that go for a second. Yeah, I gotta shuffle some decks and stuff.
I hate that these software people change their software. I can't comment on StreamYard in StreamYard with the Chromebook, and I can't get to my shared link for the puzzle channel and copy the link in on my phone. So I guess all I can say is that my other channel is called a Puzzleplex.
Okay.
I can try and grab it and share it.
If you want.
It's not important, it's only if somebody's interested in jigsaw puzzles, Like I said last week, it's as enjoyable as watching paint dry.
Okay. How about we put it in the comment after the show's over?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Maruta is on it, you guys. She is our hostess on Wednesdays. When she is not living her best life and being a fabulous guest or doing her own thing on her channel, Maruta, make sure you drop your own channel too. Oh, all right. So number one is Angie, and number two is Josh so far. So, Brother Thomas, whenever you're ready with prompt number one. Oh, the name of this for journaling prompts tonight, guys, is healing and harmonizing your body.
Okay, for Angie, we've got inflammation, either hidden or known, near the solar plexus chakra. And what that tells me is, when I was younger and had a lot of anxiety, I had what it called squiggly guts, and that you could hear it gurgle across the room. just a nervous stomach and if I was emotional, just like my stomach was not well. So solar plexus is down lower. So what it's suggesting that you do is to lighten the inflammation there, is actually go out and get some sunshine and try something new to boost your confidence. Try something new that you're unfamiliar with, and then do it several times. Don't just give up on it once. Do it a few times and build up your confidence. And did you actually give up a horseback ride to come watch us tonight?
What? I feel so special.
She said something about oh, I don't have a touch screen on this. I hate it.
So for number 2, what stagnant energy or toxins need flushing? So you got 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So they paired it with the energy of King of Wands. Knowing that you wear it well on the outside, that 9 of Pentacles is still something that's stagnant within you. Sometimes you don't see your own accomplishments. You try to play it down, or maybe you downsize the accomplishment for what it actually is, or how significant or how big of a milestone it might have been in your life. So something that you could flush about it is just understanding that all of this got the Fisher King, right? And the Fisher King is about letting you be the king. And you do got King of Wands over here supporting all of this, but it's also about the growth itself. So just continue to grow. Remember that slow and steady wins the race. So don't try to flush everything at one time. All you're going to do is clog the pipes. So make sure that as you're flushing it, you start with that really important toxic stuff first, because that's the stuff that has the most damaging effects. That's what I've got for you for number 2.
My turn. Okay, so you got, one is gray. Endings are inevitable. So the prompt, I should say, is how can you enhance your focus and mental healing? So mental harmony. So acceptance, learning that the card was saying, because learning that things always come to an end at some point, and they are not necessarily a bad thing. We go our separate ways. So come to the conclusion, acceptance, it's not just black and white, there's gray area. So just go with that. And sound healing, along with looking to the stars. And what I was reading about this, which was interesting right now, is your mantra is the stars reflect my magic. And I just noticed you can't even see me because of the banner. I should sit higher. Sorry.
You can always tilt it down a little if you need to.
As above, so below. This ancient, it represents experiences, right? Looking inward. But astrology is also a powerful tool for recognizing patterns impacting the collective consciousness, which we can often see play out among friends, right? So as you tune into the different astrological seasons, you can gain great insight to what energies are working in your favor. This practice will allow you to flow with the energies instead of feeling like you are swimming in opposite of your current life. So your journal prompt is, how can you best work with the current astrological season? If you're unsure what it is, take a moment to look up and read what it's all about. And that can look at a lot of different ways. That could be feng shui, that could be Eastern or Western. Sorry, let me tilt this astrology, but look to the stars, look within, maybe follow some astrological, do your prompt. Well, how can it help you for the season? And to come to acceptance that things change and end. That's how you can go forward and harmonize.
So
That's it.
okay,
Sorry.
beautiful. That's what you got, Angie.
So Angie,
Good.
I was unaware that sunlight might be an issue for you. So in my crystal deck, it said to help with inflammation in the solar plexus chakra, carry a citrine or have a citrine out and available. But citrine is one of the stones that fades in color, so don't keep it in direct sunlight.
I believe it's in the amethyst family or related, like cousins to the amethyst. So yeah, you want to be careful with that when it comes to the sun. So next on the list, Maruda has Josh. And then Tina, and then Janet. All right, so this is Josh.
And where Josh might have hidden inflammation is in the root chakra. And, that affects our base desires, our survival instincts, our procreation and evacuation type things in the body. So to help with any inflammation that might be there, it suggests a dragon's blood jasper. So a nice deep red stone to keep on hand and available to help you with that.
Josh, they're all jumping out now.
Yeah, Angie, citrines aren't all that expensive. They're like little crystals, like Hershey said, like amethyst points. They can be on a cluster or they can just be single points. And
literally close them for $1 or $2, $3, $4.
Yeah, it's, you can get like a half inch, a quarter inch crystal that's not gem quality, but is the citrine and has the healing powers with it. You're welcome, Josh.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just did short and sweet.
So for what stagnant energy or toxins need flushing, I would say that somehow you're struggling with your imagination. Although it came out in reverse, I had to look at it in the upright position, right? So imagination is over here in the overall position of all of this, and it's paired with the Ace of Swords in reverse, right? So when you think about the Ace of Swords, when it's in the reverse position, this literally represents self-destruction, right? Like mass destruction kind of levels in our head because it's all intellectual, right? And it's also paired with hermit, but hermit's in the upright. So sometimes when we go into solitary motion, we become stagnant ourselves. So do yourself a favor, make sure that you're getting out. I know you get out every day for work, but make sure that you're even getting out more, because sometimes when we have that as a pattern, we can fall into that comfort zone very easy. Trust me, I've suffered from hermitism literally the last few years of my life. Like, I could stay in the house, literally. I don't have to go nowhere. Why? For what? I don't want to go out there. There's too many peopling out there. I don't want to be out there. So I can absolutely relate to this. But like I said, in imagination, we can create it and make a mountain out of a molehill sometimes. So be very, very careful when how you treat yourself and how you're treating yourself when you're out there. Don't look at people as in people are peopling. Understand that you're sharing space with them, and you have to get comfortable in the uncomfortable sometimes. Don't get stagnant in that hermit mode that I can't seem to keep in my hands. Now that is twice. So I'm done with the hermit card. That's what I've got for you for number 2.
Mm-hmm. So Josh. How can you embrace focus and mental harmony? So you got dragons and a lioness, first of all, with you. Slay them all. So when the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend they're good for you, only for you to find out they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but that, make sure that you won't stand for mistreatment. So, and a lioness, hold on, let me get all of these together. The lioness is, you've earned all your stripes. So naturally, with growth comes some scarring, but be proud. So be proud of the person. So this is telling you, because then these other 2 cards that came out are pleasure and connect with your womb. So in order for you to focus, remember your worth, be proud of yourself, all that you've done, and slay your demons that are your self-talk, like all the negative thoughts you have about yourself. Slay them, be gone with them, come to terms with them. Be proud of all you've done this journey. Half a century, right? I don't know how old you are, but I'm just saying, we're all like half a century. So like, this is a long journey, right? You've done a lot. And when you say pleasure, and it says your mantra will be, I am worthy of pleasure. What kind of pleasure do you want to call into your life? That is with connect to your womb. I bring my dreams to life. So what feelings, thoughts, and beliefs do you associate with your womb, and why? So just find your ethics, find what you associate. You're going back to heal with your mom too. You just have a great opportunity to manifest. You're on the path. Just sit and think, what kind of pleasures do you want to bring into your life? Remind yourself you're worthy of it, and don't let yourself fool yourself anymore. And that's how you can get through it. One step at a time. Then the first step is the hardest.
Usually it's a doozy.
But all the rest are hard. Sometimes.
Yeah, but that's how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. That's how you eat an elephant, just one bite at a time. And anybody who's looking for love or connection, because humans are social creatures, you gotta be social. You can't stay in that hermit mode and expect to meet your twin flame or your soul's soulmate staying at home. You've got to break the barrier of the hermit and expose yourself and get out there and be vulnerable. We're not in junior high anymore. People aren't there to bully us just because it's sport for them. And that can help you meet people, network with people, connect, get some better social life. And Angie, I'm so sorry that you missed a play for us tonight, because live performance is a great thing to go out and experience. So you said it was called the Saddlery. Okay, we have Tina. And where might hidden inflammation be? You also have root chakra, and it says that for blood health, and you may need a purge, whether that means a water fast, or getting more fiber in your diet, eating a bowl of raisin bran every morning, just to help move things along. And the suggested stone to help with that is the bloodstone. Those aren't very expensive, are they, Hershey bloodstones?
No,
I don't think I have any in my.
I have a couple of them.
I'm done, Hershey. Hi, Rossi. Welcome.
I'm beautiful, but I still need a minute. I'm not that fast, y'all. I'm not that fast. Rude. Excuse me, that was rude.
This is a woman who wants to have simple readings, and then 13 cards fall in her lap, and she got to figure out which of the 13 are the most important. And
I have to see the bigger picture. I can't. I cannot do that. I wouldn't do that to any of my gems.
we're putting you under the pressure.
My deck's waiting. It's like waiting. Oh, finally. Sorry, sir. Get him.
Angie, I'll look up bloodstone on your
what?
Angie, you might want to look up bloodstone on your device. I don't have the answer at hand.
So number 2, what stagnant energy or toxins need flushing? So for this one, Tina, for the overall energy of all of it, I got temptation, right? So temptation is about going to places that you know are tempting, but actually being able to fight the temptation, right? To not cave, not give in. It's like going to, if you're a fabric person and you don't go to Joann's, right? So if you can't if you can't stop yourself from putting yourself in a Bath and Body or a place of temptation, then I can see why you struggle with it, right? So you have this Knight of Wands coming in, and this Knight of Wands is usually about the quick. Well, I don't know necessarily. Hold on one second. Hold on. I get my knights confused, so I want to make sure that this one's over heavily armed, right? So he sometimes comes in too heavy, right? And when you think about him coming in too heavy, and it's paired with the 5 of Wands, and you're over here with this temptation, sometimes you might give in to the temptation a little more than you should. So let's flush it out by maybe only going to one temptating place, a store, or an online situation. Maybe a month. If you can't do a month, maybe try twice a month. But really try to hone down that is tempting you, no matter what it is, whether it's gambling or games or whatever it is. We all have something that's always tempting us. I'm nobody's perfect here, right? This would be a struggle for me too, because I play a lot of games and I do a lot of things online. So yeah, I would have a few that would fit into this category. I probably eat way too many sweets because I have too big of a sweet tooth, and they're a big temptation for me. So there is a lot I would fall into with this for the temptation part of life itself. So make sure that you're struggling less, and you make sure that you put a little more heavy armor in the temptation part and less in other parts of living, and let it not be so heavy for you. And that's what I've got for you.
So how can you embrace focus and mental harmony? I have gold, meaning you don't need someone else to fix you, along with build strength. So the build strength does talk about I am strong, my body, mind, and spirit are resilient is your mantra. What else makes you feel strong? It says, so your mantra, is I am strong, my body, mind, and spirit are resilient. So take time to move your body, go out, maybe I don't know if you've been thinking about exercising or if you already do exercise, but maybe some type of physical activity, because it's saying it's time to move and strengthen your body in a new way. So consider a new fitness class or exercise video or a session with personal trainer or any other creative strength building ideas that come to mind. Don't get caught up in how your physical appearance strength is. Strength can manifest in the body in so many different ways. To maintain focus, think of a goal you'd like to accomplish that requires some additional strength, like hiking a trail, running a certain distance. Focus on the outcome you wish to attain instead of how you want your body to look. Most importantly, be sure to celebrate yourself when you reach this goal. So, but also to remember, you do not need anybody else to fix anything or to fix you. You are perfect the way you are. You know exactly this suggests right here is you don't need someone else to fix you. You know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks.
Oh.
You know what you're doing. You know how valuable you are. Don't get yourself into a vulnerable position. Be wary of people who might want to come at you when you're in a vulnerable position, but make sure you just mentally push them away. Don't let them, bring you down and rain on your parade. Focus on the goal, and you'll be able to get through whatever you need.
I love that.
And Tina, from the book that comes with the Crystal Alchemy deck, it says Dragon's Blood Jasper is a beautiful stone with markings that are reminiscent of a dragon's dark green scales that have been stained red with blood. Like all jaspers, Dragon's Blood Jasper is very grounding. However, this is the warning, it specifically awakens the warrior within, bringing forward the courage you need to stand strong and triumph over situations that may intimidate you. This is a powerful stone of courage and fiery life force energy. Just as the knight in a video game relies on multiple lives to defeat the dragon, Dragon Blood's Jasper offers renewed energy when you get knocked down. It gives you the strength to fight another day and eventually emerge triumphant over your emotional and spiritual dragons. So it gives you the courage to face those bullies. But, the cautionary tale is don't fly off the handle.
Right. I like that. When that part, I put the gold in my own cracks. There's like either a Japanese or a Chinese like art where like with broken glass or something. I can't remember what like origin it comes from, but they fuse it back together with gold, with pure gold.
Oh wow.
It's so
or is it like
beautiful.
those plates maybe?
Yeah, there's like plates and cups and bowls. I've seen all kinds of them. Oh God, they are so beautiful. Man, you're so beautiful. Okay, we have a new list. Yay. All right, Janet, Hypnicity. Hello, gorgeous Hypnicity. Rossi, hello. Beautiful, beautiful gems. All right. I believe Janet is up. Yes, broken china. Yes, it is so beautiful.
My foot keeps falling asleep. This is
Oh no.
okay.
Make yourself comfortable, however.
I'm
if you need to
trying.
turn the camera off or whatever for a second, we all understand. Oh,
So Janet Lee, where you may have inflammation is in the Earth Star chakra. So it is specifically below the root chakra, and it helps you overcome challenges, renew and nourish your body. So the suggested stone is smoky quartz, and that's a pretty easy stone to acquire. Again, not that expensive. You can get some pretty chunky ones that are just beautiful points. So the Earth Star chakra is located a few inches below your feet and can be felt around the soles of your feet and in between your ankles. The Earth Star chakra is connected with the lower legs and the feet and is the energetic center through which you experience the foundational building blocks of your existence, including your personal history, ancestral family lines, and the evolution of humankind. So encoded with it is our makeup, our genetic DNA. So the healing opportunities of the smoky quartz. If smoky quartz intuitively presents itself, it indicates that you are ready to face and release mindsets that you have kept anchored in a survival mode. While there may be a lot of pride attached to being a survivor, it's important to understand that if your life bar is set to surviving, then it can't be focused on thriving. As long as you align yourself with being a survivor, fighter, or battler, you will continue to attract survival situations and battles. Once you make the identity shift, that the thriver in your whole world will change and opportunities for growth and blossoming will manifest. So get you a smoky quartz if you don't already have one.
I was gonna say, where are my glasses?
Oh, you have a 10-carat smoky? Oh, ring. Oh, wow. That must be beautiful.
Okay, so I think the only way, sorry y'all, my back is killing me. I did a lot of work in my chair today and my back is so gone right now and I can't get the pillows right. Hold on. Oh man, my back.
Want to try the camera?
No, I don't need you to do that. Oh, I just need to get these pillows. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So I practiced this read several times. I worked on the spread, and I usually have to have some kind of a backstory here, but what I can tell you is there's no way for me to read number 2, and it says what stagnant energy or toxins need flushing. There's nothing in the cards that I got that says that there's any part of you that you don't regularly flush as maybe part of your personal damn hygiene. You have Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and Magic Potion. Magic Potion is all about being the magic. Everything that you do is magic. Everything that you cook is magic. Everything that you touch becomes magic. It's like literally having wands for fingers, right? Your extension of your hands are blessed. You've got Page of Swords. Page of Swords is literally about being curious in the healthiest of ways, right? Some of the best ways to see this is literally when you hear it say, this indicates intelligence in the individual as an artist or as someone who can involve and like obtain and keep like a vault secrets so that you can use those secrets to turn them into something else that again represents an artist of some kind, right? That's like someone that can take pain and turn it into a beautiful masterpiece, right? Or they can write a poem, or they can create poetry from a painful situation, and they can go on an open mic night, right? So, and then it, like I said, it's over here with this Nine of Pentacles energy. So you're not greedy about anything. You don't have it in abundance because you make sure you pay it forward. You keep and make sure that home is taken care of. So I don't think you have anything right now that looks like needs a good flushing, because it looks like you do it regularly and also in a very healthy way because of this very curious card that shows up. And it's about that inner child in a healthy place. So I think you're pretty good in the number 2 position, at least for right now, from what I got. That's what I got for you.
Hey, Janet. So what I have is make sure to one way. So the prompt is, how can you enhance focus and mental harmony? So this, by surrounding yourself, first of all, do it for you. Do it for yourself. Make sure that everything you do is for you. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're not being dependent on anybody. Surround yourself with love. So not only is it are you neglecting perhaps some chosen family, some found family, people who really truly get you? It says people who really understand you. You know, you can share things with. Could be your chosen family, right? Or it could be your regular family. But surround yourself with those people. And do it for you as you do these mantras. So the mantras I have are a dream journal and energy work. So the energy work is to align yourself with, it's like your chakras. Pay attention to your chakras. Your mantra is my energy. I'm sorry, start over. My energetic body is clear and radiating love. Do you have an intuitive sense of how this different energy centers in our body feel? Which ones do you intuitively feel need some attention? So prioritize maintenance of your energetic body, not just your physical body. And when you're doing that, you can surround yourself with a bunch of people that you love and you truly trust. Make sure you are doing all of this for yourself, of course. So don't do it for me. This is just one way you can, don't do it because I'm telling you to. I'm saying this is just one way you can focus and get mental harmony. When it comes to the dream journal, though, it says your mantra is, I remember my dreams, control my dreams, and use my dreams as a playground for my growth. That's why I love dreaming. I freaking love using my dreams as a playground. Your prompt is to recall a recent or powerful dream you had, writing it out as if it were a story. What lessons can you learn from this dream? So dream journaling is a powerful practice, and once you establish a flow with it, there are many insights to gather from for astral adventures. So commit to interacting with your dreams in a new way and looking for the wisdom and guidance they hold for you. Maybe even jot down a few questions that you can ask before falling asleep, calling in the answers to appear within the dream realm. It goes on to say, I mean, I may as well finish this. This is so cool. I feel like I need to take it too. Starting with a 7-day commitment to just write down what you remember about your dreams as soon as you wake up, before you forget them. Can you get in the right flow, or record voice notes for yourself and then later transcribe them if you wish? Try naming your dreams. Take a book or a movie, like a book or a movie, to help organize recurring themes. So review what you have written or recorded to see what guidance presents itself. Ooh, that's pretty fun. So that's interesting. So I hope to bring it all together is practice your energy work. Surround yourself with people who really love you and with love. Do it for yourself. Get out there in that dress and just enjoy life as you explore your dreams.
Beautiful.
For practice.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Thank you, Janet. Good night, Tina. All right, we have hypnicity and Roxy.
Okay, hypnicity. We got Celestine for you, and it says it belongs to the soul star chakra. And this chakra lives about 6 inches above your head, maybe about the size of a 12-ounce can in that area. It's also known as the higher crown chakra. It is a transpersonal chakra, meaning it is located outside your physical body. The soul star chakra is a source of extreme high vibrational energy and is connected with the higher planes of existence and the soul. The soul star chakra acts as a doorway through which you can connect with your higher self in your spirit realm. Additionally, it's the point through which you experience karma because it holds the blueprints to your soul contracts. By working with healing stones in the soul star chakra, you will be able to connect with your soul self and receive messages from higher beings such as the ascended masters, angels, and spirit guides. These messages reach you in the form of dreams, ideas, life callings, and inspiration. You are also to understand your karmic purpose and release yourself from non-serving earthly attachments that inhibit your spiritual growth. And the stone to help you get rid of that inflammation in the soul star chakra is the Celestine and Celestite. I'm sorry. Healing opportunities. If Celestine intuitively presents itself as an opportunity to rise above anything that is holding you back or energetically weighing you down, Celestite is here to lift your spirits and expand your consciousness throughout the altered states. Perhaps you're already experiencing a profound spiritual ascension process or possibly trauma. Harmful attachments and fear states might be keeping you anchored in a reality that does not serve you. Once those are released, the only true direction you can go is up. All done.
Okay. So number 2, what stagnant or toxins need to be flushed? So overall energy of all of this, what I got is that sometimes we can be fooled or manipulated, right? And sometimes we can let it get carried away in our imagination, or we can get caught up in rumors, and we can get caught up in situations to where we might exaggerate what's going on. But it looks like in lately, in situations where this frog shows up, you're actually showing up in truth with this, right? So it's not a situation that's happening for you more often. You're not being so easily manipulated or connived or conned. It's also over here paired with 9 of Wands in reverse, right? So when you think about this, this is knowing that you're not going to ultimately win the battle, but it's paired with Ace, right? And it's not just any Ace, it's paired with the promise of truth, right? You got Ace of Swords over here. The dagger or the afflame is going through the brain because it realizes how painful the truth is. And I would rather have that painful ass truth than win and still have to live in the lies, in the deception, right? So make sure that you continue to keep being that, because sometimes some of us, me included, I can get easily in the fogged area and I can let my imagination run, but you're not letting that happen right now. So it doesn't look like there's a lot going on in the stagnant area. It looks like you've got some healthy flushing going on. So I'd say keep going. And even though that truth is painful, a lot of times this is easier once than over and over and over being manipulated and conned, even in your own head, when it becomes something much more than what it is. And that's what I've got for you.
Okay. So what I have for you is, oh, my foot is asleep. Sorry, hold on.
Oh, shake
Okay.
it, shake it, shake it.
Okay.
Wiggle it, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay. Lioness, the bottom. So the bottom energy that I have is confidence. Okay. So how can you embrace focus and mental harmony? Okay. So confidence is on the bottom. So it comes with time and practice, meaning just, it seems like everyone around you, people are chattering about how confident and just how freeing it feels, and you wish you could relate to them, but you haven't gotten there yet. Like the connection necessarily is everybody else. Sometimes, everybody's off doing their thing, and you think, how come I'm not feeling that way? But just listen, it's all right. Confidence is not an instant or an overnight evolution. Just like with everything else, it takes time, practice, and a lot of unlearning of toxicity. So when doing that, remember though that you've earned your stripes. Like, you have grown so much and come so far that scars says this, think of your scars not as a reminder of the pain you've had to endure in the past, but as proof that you can survive anything. And this deck wants you to plan a vacation. Your mantra is, I find adventures and inspiration everywhere. So get ready for a magical journey filled with synchronicities. Okay, so take time to go on vacation. Planning, it helps you, it gives you a new perspective, sparks inspiration. It'll nourish your soul and your deepest level. It'll bring joy to your daily life. If you have a bucket list, if you do not have one, it says get one. There's no time better than now than to start checking that off, right? Planning it can require planning though, right? So there's a lot of pieces that you might need to put in place. So, and there could be roadblocks. So your journal prompt is, what small and practical steps can you take to manifest the resources and time you would need to take a vacation? So remember to build confidence, just patience. You will get there with practice. Remember and to be proud of how far you've come, and plan a vacation, a retreat, maybe something that can give you a different perspective and can see help you maybe make that connection that you feel like you're missing. But just remember, it's all here. You don't have to take a vacation to do that either, though. But vacations are fun, right? And a vacation can be a staycation, can be anything.
I like staycation.
Yeah, that's what I have for you, ethnicity.
I love staycation. Oh, alrighty. You're muted, bro. Oh man, my back. Oh. Bro,
I
you're
just
muted.
yeah, I just wanted to thank Hypnicity for her feedback and letting us know that her message resonated on all three of our parts.
Good. Good shit. Good shit.
Yes,
Good
it
shit.
has been a long, strange trip.
It is
Good shit. Good shit.
not
I'm on the bus.
it is just a synchronicity that when we shuffle these cards, something going on in your life comes into focus, because even though they're all generalities, it's bringing into the cards that show up for you are clues as to what's going on right now and deserves some attention. And you can see the patterns and recognize that we are all works in process, and we don't have the answers. And this is not a prescription to say go out and do this, go out and do that. Go out and do what resonates with you, what you think will be helpful. If anything that we hit on sounds like it's a go, then try it if you want. Want to thank Maruda for being an awesome list keeper, and thank you to Rossi for posting up links, and thank all of you for coming in. Hi, Animez. Because if you guys didn't show up week after week after week, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't get to know you. There's an old. I was listening to an etymology program today, which is study of words, and they were saying that this time of year is, in the olden days, they would say for kith and kin, but kith and kin are basically family and family. So they were suggesting that it's an old saying and it's gone out of fashion, but the way people are using it now is transforming to kith is chosen family and kin is blood family. So remember that chosen families can be just as important as blood families. And I live in a city now, away from where I grew up. My parents are both deceased, and if it weren't for chosen family, I wouldn't have a support system here in town, and I'm grateful every day that they're here. When I pick up the phone and say I need to be driven to the hospital, they'll take me right there to the hospital, and they'll sit, whatever length of time it takes to get me admitted and into a room. So I thank my chosen family, because my real family wouldn't have done that for me.
Sometimes
Rossi.
it's like that, but you know what, brother? We love you.
I feel loved. I mean, I don't have to worry about myself because I feel, I felt both times when I was hospitalized, the amount of happy thoughts and, best possible outcome wishes were there. And I didn't have to worry anything the first time because Hershey was there and doing all the worrying. And the second time,
No worry, no
they
worry.
all my friends, they got on a rotation scale and made sure that they came and saw Rhonda for 10 minutes each day while they fed him and scoop box and all that. Rossi, where you might have inflammation is your crown chakra. So are you experiencing headaches, tension, stress? And it's saying purple fluorite may help you. It's to learn, innovate, and give you mental energy. And so I know you know about the crown chakra, and you probably have purple fluorite available. Healing opportunity. If purple fluorite intuitively presents itself, it indicates that you are on the path of learning. This might be a formal course of study, or it might simply be that you are actively exploring new ideas and ways of thinking. The shadow nature of learning is ignorance. So there is an opportunity here to explore any belief systems, biases, or thought processes that may be coming from a place of closed-mindedness or lack of knowledge. Often it is those who know the least who think they know the most. Socrates once said, "I am the wiser man alive, for I know one thing, and that it is that I know nothing." In essence, the wiser a person is, the more humble they are when faced with the divine mechanical complexity of our universe. And that's what we have for you reading. Rossi, readings for Rossi.
So the number 2 position, right? That stagnant energy or toxins that need to be flushed occasionally, right? So this is actually one that I struggle with too. I work with death, right? So it's actually not the death part that I struggle with sometimes. Sometimes it's the in between part, right? The birth is wonderful, and for the most part, you have all the time to prep and get ready for it, and then it's everything in between that, right? Is never predictable for the most part, right? It can be on schedule or it can be somewhat scheduling related or planned out, but that doesn't mean it's going to go to that, right? You aren't one that sits in that all that uneasiness, right? So it's the emotions period, right? So when you think about the cups position, it's not always love, right? Sometimes it's anger or frustration or other emotions, right? So your 5 of cups is actually in reverse. So this isn't a challenged marriage. This is being okay with all of the seasons and the physical losses, but phases as well as in reverse, right? So sometimes there is a part on that in between that I do believe you're struggling with, right? The overall message for phases is messenger. Messenger is about seeing the bigger picture, not the small little one on this card, the whole thing in general, right? Understanding that that middle part can't always be planned. Sometimes you have to be in the moment. That way you can say, fuck it, I'm going to do it. It turns out probably to be the best thing you ever did, but you don't know it sometimes when you get in the overload roller coaster of the emotions. So you do have Empress that is trumping this 5 of cups. That's why it's in the reverse position. So you really do have a healthy flushing system, whether it's a release system, whether you do primal releases, whether you do journaling, whether you do active magic practicing or rituals or cord cutting, however it is you release, you do a healthy amount of it, but make sure that you stay on top of it, because even I can get caught up in the in-between phases of life and not always find myself present. So make sure you stay present for all of them, because they all have a very some are bitter and some are sweet, but there's a lesson in all of it for us to keep. And that's what I've got for you.
Okay, so how can you, your prompt is, how can you enhance focus and mental harmony? Spend time with animals, okay? So your mantra is, I am surrounded. Oh no, that's with friends. Sorry. One more time, take two. Okay. Your mantra for spend time with animals is, animal guides are present in my life, providing protection. Sir. So animal guides are present in my life, providing protection, sharing wisdom, pointing me in the right directions, and teaching me the ways of unconditional love. Your journal prompt would be, what is your fondest memory of connecting with an animal and why? So it says, if you have pets, the association between animals and spirit guides has a long history. Animals are known for their ability to share wisdom, send us messages, and be our guides, our guardians. If you have pets, spend more time with them, learn their unconditional love, try to apply it to your life. If you don't have pets, you can get creative. You can go visit a friend, you can go out in nature. It says, keep an eye out for animals showing up in your daily life, such as when you spot a bird, a snake, a frog, a dragonfly, a spider. Sorry. Whatever a splendor is, but a spider. Take a moment to go within first and find out what that animal means to you, or under what circumstances have you encountered it before. Then look up the meaning of the animal in ancient wisdom teachings for additional guidance on what its appearance in your life may signify. Trust your intuition when decoding the messages this creature holds for you. So then, what is your fondest memory in connecting with an animal and why? When you do that, keep in mind that your potential is endless. You got the throne. At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty queen who is complex enough to be both gentle, valiant, just, and magnificent. Or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they tell you that you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. So listen to the animals. Go ahead and connect more with your spirit guides, that your animal totem, perhaps, but just spend time with animals, their wisdom, and remember that your potential is just endless. Your growth, your love.
I love it. That's beautiful.
For now.
Oh, man. I'm going to need to eat. I can tell again tonight. Okay.
Animas, you are up.
Anna. Last call is up. 60 seconds is on the clock, guys. Last call is up.
So Anna, it says that we need to concentrate on our heart chakra, and you got Chrysicola. and that helps with serenity, self-awareness, and inner peace. If you have a heart's desire, or you're not reaching your heart's desire, you can be at an imbalance. Chrysocolla, healing opportunities. If Chrysocolla intuitively presents itself, it is an omen of emotional peace. It's very difficult to feel at peace if you're investing your energy in holding grudges and picking at emotional wounds, which is why it is important to release unresolved turmoil so your emotional landscape remains calm. It's time to focus on strengthening your proactive emotional responses, such as patience, acceptance, and compassion, and releasing emotionally reactive responses such as impatience, anger, and frustration. Once you adopt the goal of your positive resolution rather than emotional retribution, your entire emotional world will shift. And those are lessons that I need to practice more and more as I age, as difficulties become known to me. I just have to remember that this is what I have to deal with, and getting upset or frustrated or angry is not going to help the situation. When I used to travel, when I was an IT person, and flights were canceled or delayed, and they'd have to reroute you. I found that being very nice to the desk attendant at the airports got me a lot of upgrades, because they've been dealing with people that were pissed off and angry, and it's just come up and say, thank you for helping me. Can you get me back to Houston, or can you get me to my work destination? Let's see what we can do. And I got a lot of flight upgrades just for being patient and acknowledging somebody. And like going through the grocery line and saying hello to the checker, if they don't even acknowledge that you're there, you don't know what's going on in their life. You can't get mad at them. Maybe they're preoccupied. Maybe they didn't have enough money to get the kids' school lunch ready for that morning, and they're just trying to figure out what's going on in their life, how they can just a little compassion, because we don't know what another person's thoughts and preoccupations are on. And it may look like in disengagement, but it may be that they're so preoccupied that they're trying to move the chess pieces to get the pawn down the board, so it can become a queen. And that's what I have for you, Anna.
It kind of goes wonderful with mine, right? So the stagnant energy and toxins, right? What is the healthy flush that needs to happen for you is actually, again, it's in a healthy spot, right? So you have this Eight of Swords in reverse, and they paired it with Stinker, right? So the Eight of Swords in reverse is all about not having that piled up energy inside of you, right? Feeling tied down to a lot of things. And then the stinker card, right? The stinker card is about knowing that if the shoe fits, wear it. But because it's in reverse, you understand that you have so much power in your words and in your thought. You don't always make those assumptions that you could quite possibly easily make, but instead you do choose that Queen of Pentacles energy, right? This Queen of Pentacles is one of the best ones for me because she's seen walking with her children. She's not seen trying to run a community. She's not seen trying to help a community or give out some things or whatever. She's literally walking equally with her children so that she can be there and nourish them and go through life present and current in their life, not in front of them or behind them, right there equal with them. So make sure that you keep that kind of energy because I struggle with this too. I could fall into this category quite easily. So the fact that you've got both of yours in the reverse position is in a healthy place. Stay in this queen energy. You make it look really good. I'm not saying that it is, but you make it look like it is. And that's what I've got for you.
Okay, so Annie, what I have is, so with the prompt being, how can you enhance focus and mental harmony? We got for you, we got, first of all, the Phoenix. And it says, how is that for a happily ever after? We never turned her camera around. I think it's still backwards. But no matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this. You can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty, resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. So that is paired with homework. Take yourself out on a date. Slow down, press pause, contemplate before the next leg of your journey. The solidarity moments, introspective moments is where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. So enjoy your own company. Remember that no matter how hopeless it may feel, you can do it. For the self-care part, it's asking you to get a health checkup. So this can mean your mantra is, I am healthy in my mind, body, and spirit. What aspect of your health is your body calling you to focus on? So this could be from energetic or even just physical, right? So good health empowers us to thrive in all areas of our lives. Take a moment to tune in with yourself, scan your body, feel what is right and what needs attention. Even if you're feeling generally well, most of us have a little bit of fine tuning we can do, like drinking more water, eating more fruits and veggies, or simply getting more nights of a restful sleep. It could mean going to a doctor, Western or Eastern or home. It might be seeing a practitioner in some aspect. Perhaps it's just time for the yearly checkup. Are you been putting something off? Just know that it's time to address it, and that's going to help you focus, knowing that you can get through anything. Take time to sit with yourself, listen, get interest. Ask yourself, if it was me, like, I'm good at telling someone else what to do, but I'll take her to the doctor all day, but I haven't gone to the doctors, right? I got to do me too. So if it's something like that, sit with yourself. Ask yourself what you would do for someone else if that's the case, and treat yourself as that someone else. That's all I have right now.
Yeah, and if you got those few friends that rely on you to fix their problems, I know you can't always schedule a time and say, I've only got a half hour, and then I have to go do something. as Hershey says, you can't always be Captain Save-A-Ho. And sometimes all you need to do is let them vent, listen to them, and just say, I understand. But don't feel that you have to be the shell answer man or Captain Save-A-Ho and fix everything. Because some things we can't fix for others. They have to fix it themselves.
Absolutely. So true.
Annie, I wish you healing and so much blessing, so many blessings.
There's a lot of us fighting a lot of battles right now. You are not
Or
alone.
Anna, sorry, Anna.
Beautiful. You are not alone. We are always right here. My email is posted. You can get a hold of us at any time. Just reach out if you need us, if you need hope, if you need your cups refilled. The gems here are always very honored and willing because we are all fighting battles. All right, we have concluded tonight. Thank you to our beautiful hostess, Maruda. I absolutely love you, baby. Spot on. Thank you for holding everybody's spot and holding everybody down. Thank you to anyone who made a donation or possibly got some Yule gifts off of wish lists. We love you guys so much. We thank you now, and we will thank you down the road. I will be back tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. for I don't have a name yet, so I need to start having my beautiful gems start throwing out
A
some
name for what?
names for Thursdays. So I don't know. It's all about pattern reads, right? And it's shenanigans and it's all kinds of me and Josh. So it can get a little deep. Sometimes it's just right at the nice, soft, gentle wave levels. It just kind of all depends. It comes in all different energies. Friday, I will be back again for Friday's fixtures. Um, I love you guys again. I repeat that. Mo, is there anything you want to say before we let them go have their evening?
Just thank you for being here.
Brother Thomas, what about you?
And if you want to email me for a private reading, I'm available at tarotyourway at gmail.com. And Hershey is h.l.a.kisses at gmail.com.
Thank you very much. All right, everybody.
I'm mosaicInsight@gmail.com, but I don't really check my emails. So I mean, you might want to email Hershey and be like, "Dude, tell me I sent her an email."
You're so cute. We love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll
Thank
see
you
you
so
tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, guys.
Ooh, yeah, and then Rossi said she could send Ricky for healing.
Oh man, my back needs it so bad, and I've got to get a chair. I hope I get blessed with it soon for Yule. But
I guess I'm supposed
good
to turn
night,
it
guys.
off.
Yeah, hit the end button twice.
Bye. Where is
Bye.
it? Right here? Oh,
No, that's the like button.
Oh,
There
here.
you go.
You can like us.